A mother's desperate plea to save her child. The human gave them more than they ever dreamed. The child whimpered softly, a fragile sound swallowed by the echoing stone of the alien fortress. His skin shimmered faintly with the pale light of his kind, the mark of his starborn heritage. But that glow was fading now, dim and fragile, as if the universe itself had turned away. His mother held him tighter, her arms trembling. LRA had begged, bargained, even stolen for medicine, yet nothing worked. The sickness was ancient, rooted deep within her bloodline. Her people called it the withering, and no cure was known. Not in her world, nor among the alien lords who ruled them like shepherds over frightened flocks. So, with her son slipping away, she turned to the one place no mother dared, the humans. They were outcasts in these lands, wanderers from a shattered war that had scattered them among the stars. Some named them mercenaries, others healers, others still, thieves of life itself. No one knew the truth, but whispers said they carried forbidden knowledge. Ancient remedies. Lost arts. That night, under the twin moons, she crossed the valley and entered the ruined temple where the human was said to dwell. He stood there, tall, scarred across the jaw, his eyes calm as they watched her approach. He did not speak. He didn't need to. The sight of her dying child told him everything. "Please," LRA's voice broke as she sank to her knees. "Take anything. My strength, my life, my body, my service. I will give you all that I am. Just save him." The human crouched, his large hand brushing the boy's fevered brow. He felt the heat beneath that fading light. His brows furrowed. "This sickness runs in the blood," he said at last, voice low and steady. "It devours from within. No potion or herb will touch it." LRA's breath hitched. "Then there's nothing?" "There is one thing," he said, meeting her desperate eyes. "But it carries a cost. More than you think you can give." She bowed her head, tears striking the floor. "Then take it, whatever it is." He worked through the night. Strange instruments gleamed in the firelight, human devices humming with quiet power. The child lay still upon a cloth, his glow reduced to a faint flicker. LRA never left his side, gripping his hand as if she could anchor him to life, by will alone. The human drew blood and mixed it with shimmering vials of liquid light. He murmured words she couldn't understand, guiding the ritual with practiced precision. His hands never faltered, his focus unbroken. When the boy cried out, LRA rose in panic. "He suffers." The human's sharp voice cut her off. "If he suffers, he still fights. Would you have him drift quietly into death instead?" She froze, heartbreaking, then nodded and knelt again, whispering shaky comforts to her child. The hours dragged. Sweat beaded on the human's brow. His hand trembled once, then steadied. He added a portion of his own blood into the mix, dark, human, alien to their kind. LRA gasped. "What are you doing?" "That's more than medicine." The human's voice was calm. "I give him what I am." Her eyes widened. "That will make him different." He finished his work. "Different," he said quietly, "but alive." Dawn crept across the ruins. The twin moons vanished before the sun's first rays. The child stirred. His glow flared anew, brighter than before, laced with golden streaks never seen before. His chest rose in strong, steady breaths, no longer shallow, no longer fading. LRA covered her mouth, tears spilling freely. He lives." The human sank back against the wall, pale and weak from blood loss. His jaw clenched, but his eyes softened as he nodded. "More than that," he said, "he will never suffer the withering again. What was weak in him has been reforged. Stronger now. He carries both your people and mine." LRA pulled her son close, sobbing into his hair. The boy's tiny hand touched her cheek, warm, alive. She turned to the human. "You saved him. I promise my life, my body, my service. Tell me what you demand, it is yours." He regarded her in silence for a long, heavy moment, then shook his head. "I demand nothing." She blinked. "Nothing?"
But why?
"I offered." He silenced her with a weary smile. A mother's love is not a debt to be collected. It is a fire worth preserving. Raise him well. Teach him to be more than either of our kinds ever dreamed. That will be payment enough. LRA bowed deeply, not in servitude, but in reverence. You have given me more than I dared to hope, she whispered. As the sun rose, painting the sky in gold and crimson, she carried her child away. He glowed brighter than ever, a living bridge between two worlds. Proof of sacrifice. Proof of mercy. Proof of a gift beyond any bargain. His breathing was strong now, steady and sure. The golden veins in his glow shimmered like sunlight through water. LRA held him close, tears of joy streaming down her face. He breathes, she whispered. He truly breathes. The human leaned weakly against the wall, his skin pale, his body drained. Yet his eyes were calm as they met hers. He is free of the withering. It will never claim him again. But he carries both our bloods now, and will grow stronger than either of us alone. LRA turned, clutching her son as though he were the universe's last treasure. You saved him. I offered my life, my body, my service. Tell me what you want, and it's yours. The human met her gaze for a long moment, then shook his head again. I want nothing. Her lips parted, disbelief soft on her breath. Nothing. He smiled faintly. A mother's love is sacred, not something to bargain for. If you wish to repay me, raise him well. Let him become more than what either world imagined. That will be enough. LRA bowed once more, not as a servant, but in gratitude. Then I swear it. He will live, and he will shine. As dawn spread across the ruins, the boy's golden light grew brighter than the sun. A living bond between two worlds, born not of conquest, but of mercy. The human closed his eyes at last, weary but at peace.